At 4:33, it's -5 with light snow in Saskatoon, 4 degrees in Regina. The film industry in Saskatchewan received a major hit on Wednesday when the government cut the film tax credit. And today, one of Saskatchewan's most famous film figures is speaking out. Brent Butt spent 6 seasons in Saskatchewan working on his TV show Corner Gas. He says film producers will now look to other provinces.
If we're bringing a $10 or $12 million production somewhere, we're looking to where we can make that $10 or $12 million stretch the farthest. And so we're going to go somewhere where it's competitive. And what the Saskatchewan government is saying today is that we have no desire to be competitive.
Butt says cutting the tax credit does not make sense. He says that for every dollar the credit spent, $6 to $12 would come back to the province in revenue. Film students are also upset. Matt Yim is a fourth-year student at the U of R. He says he'll have no choice but to move away after he graduates.
I'm finally realizing what kind of people work in the province, and it's good people who, you know, it's heart-wrenching that they're going to have to move and leave.
The Saskatchewan Party government says it cut the tax credit because the film industry is not sustainable. Saskatoon's 2,500 teachers are talking about the impact of the province's new funding formula on their schools. The teachers are gathered at their annual convention today, 2 days after the province released its budget. Ray Morrison chairs the Saskatoon Public School Board. He's still unsure how to deal with year-over-year enrollment growth.
We're likely going to end up with between 500 and 700 more students than we had, and there's still no mechanism to fund that kind of growth in the funding formula. So we'll continue to pursue that with the ministry.
Morrison says the 7% funding increase this year will cover teachers' raises as well as inflation. And Craig, that is news for 4:30.
Candace, thank you. Candace Holmstrom from the CBC Newsroom. Coming up on the afternoon edition, we know how to borrow a book.
Rory Wood joins Richard and Vaughn. First CJME weather from a Diplomat Steakhouse. The Diplomat experience, succulent, mouth-watering steaks, impeccable service, best wine in Saskatchewan. Experience the Diplomat tonight. Some rain this evening, switching to snow later in the night. Snowfall amounts 2 to 4 centimeters, or about 2 inches. Wind north 30 and a low -7. Overcast tomorrow, just -2 for the high. Sunday sunny period, 7 for the high. Kirby and Moose Jaw, cloudy, north-northeast wind gusting to 37, -1. Regina, cloudy, north-northeast wind 26, 4 degrees. CJME is the station that does live local news on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks. 4:35, I'm Alec Dawkins. Or tell us. Send your tips to CJME.